good morning, good afternoon. I don't know what it is. It could be any time, couldn't it, where you are? Hello anyway, and welcome to Jim Will Shave. Right, I did ask that you select razors for me to shave with in the future. The last one was, you know what? I can't remember. But this time I wanted a Muhle Rocca, and that was requested by Mr. G Shave. And he wanted me to shave with the Muhle Rocca with, a feather blade, to see if he had as good a shave, to see if I get as good a shave as he had with this combination. So for today, courtesy of J-Fret, Stirling boat drinks. What a scent. What is it? Bananas, pineapple, coconut, frangipan and rum. And it actually smells like, I've loaded from the book, it actually smells like Malibu type of thing, like a strong Malibu, nice dark colour, and it gives a nice beige coloured lather. Okay, so let's crack on. Already whipped up in my Chinese noodle bowl. I don't know if you can make the colour of that, just like a beigey colour, and I've done that with my Simpson's Tea Free. Gorgeous scent. See, Stirling, quite a new soap to me. But the scents, it even tastes sweet, you know. The scents I have tried so far have been tremendous. Right, so I'm in the Lancashire seaside resort of St Anne's, Little St Anne's, right near the pier. The weather outside, chucking it down with rain. And I did have an unfortunate incident on the way here. I'm injured. This week I'm actually driving a smaller coach, a smaller vehicle than I usually would. So as a result, it lies lower to the ground. It's only a 33-seater, very small lockers, not a lot of locker room. So I'm picking my group up in Newcastle, up on time, in the northeast of England. And I'm loading luggage. Now, the whole group are there, so I'm rushing around. And next thing, bang, hit my head inside the locker, blood everywhere, all down my white shirt, all down my face, it went everywhere. Local doctor surgery nearby pops in, because I wasn't registered with that doctor, they didn't want to know. So, Muhle Rocca, feather. Lots of blade feel, and I can feel how very efficient this is. Totally different to my last shave, which was requested by Sig Solo. I remember now, where I was pitting the ASD2 against the King C Gillette. This is a very different feel altogether. Lots more blade feel, lots more aggression, efficiency. Yeah, so here I am, dripping with blood from my head. Local nearby surgery didn't even want to administer first aid. So my little old ladies, the passengers, stepped in up to the mark. And tried to stem the flow of blood. Now, I'm Jim Will Shave. When I bleed, you know I bleed a lot. I've got very thin blood. But I had loads of pads stuck on my head. I think one of them was even a sanitary towel. And eventually it stopped. and I was on my way cross country over to this resort in Lancashire on the northwest coast of England. Doesn't feel as aggressive that side. That's strange. Let's try this hand. Yeah, so I eventually arrived here at this resort, not too far away. Not far at all. 2.5, 3 hours maybe, including a stop en route. So I arrived at the hotel, gets the passengers off, unloads luggage, carefully, watching my head, and takes myself along to the local hospital in Blackpool. Walk-in centre. Oh, as soon as I got to my room, sorry, I removed the dressing. I'd taken a photograph of the cut on my head. I could see it was a big gaping wound. I thought, I'm not happy with that. That scar's up. It's going to be, leave a raised scar, and that's the last thing I need on my scalp. So off to the NHS walk-in centre. Takes me details. I'm sat waiting about 4 hours. Not complaining. That's just the way things are in this country at the moment. I eventually gets to see the doctor. She says, yeah, we can glue that for you. It is nasty. She says, well, the problem we have is it's already started to heal. The blood's started to congeal. So she basically had to scrape out the congealed blood from the cut. And it was agony. And I think it only took about 10 minutes, but it felt more like 2 hours because it was sore. So transpires, I've in the thicker part of the scalp where it's spongy, I'd actually cut it right to the bone, right to the skull, and I'd severed an artery. So yeah, she says, you've severed an artery, so we've got to get all this blood out, all the congealed dry blood, clean it out in order to glue you up. Oh, wasn't good. The claret was flowing. You know Jim will shave and his claret. The claret was flowing. Anyway, once you cleared all the blood out, the doctor's there. She's there for a while. She's saying, she says, I've never known a person bleed so much. She says, I just can't stop the blood. That's when I knew she'd never ever watched Jim will shave. Yeah, so it took a while. And I'm now glued up. I don't know if you can see. Just a red mark on my head where it's all glued up and been repaired. So they've done a very good job. So now all I've got to do is keep it dry. So no more dome shaves for a little while. I'll probably just have to use hand whizzers and avoid that area. Yeah, well, it just goes to show. You never know what's going to happen to you once you leave that front door here. Go to work, doing whatever you have to do. You just never know. Which is why you should never part from your loved ones on bad terms. Okay, my accident was relatively minor. Whoops. But it could have been worse. So I've just been down the hotel lobby here. And I overheard a couple of the old ladies talking. And I heard them saying, I don't think he should have drove, he put all our lives at risk, you know. You just can't please them, can you? I wasn't putting anybody's life at risk because I knew I wasn't concussed. It wasn't that hard a bang. I didn't see stars or anything. It was just a painful cut. So it definitely wasn't going to pass out. Well, maybe from loss of blood, but I don't think I lost that much really. I mean, the arteries in your scalp really aren't that big, are they? Probably lost more blood through shaving. This is a great combo. Very smooth. Well, I've always said when you're using a razor that you know to be efficient, that other people have slated for being too aggressive, in fact. And you know you're using a top blade, I think subconsciously you take care. Nice summery scent this. Yes, it's autumn, but so what? I'm at the beach. I'm at a seaside resort. So let's pretend. Yeah, I'm off today. Well, not really off. I'm working this evening. I've just got a short trip to do. I've got to drive up into Blackpool. Yeah, that seedy, horrible place that I despise. And I've just got to take my passengers, my holiday makers. I've just got to drive them through the illuminations. The Blackpool illuminations. If you don't know what the Blackpool illuminations are, you're lucky. No, it's 6 miles of the seafront in Blackpool. Light shows all the way. It's known as the best free light show on earth. Yeah, it's better than Vegas. It's 6 miles right along the promenade. I think they use something like 3,000 miles of cable. Moving light shows, LEDs. The electricity bill for the season is £50,000. And you can tell I'm a tourist bus driver, coach driver, for knowing these pointless facts. Great audio feedback. Yeah, but the Blackpool illuminations, it goes back about, I think, about 140 years or so. Blackpool was the first English town to have electricity. So they erected 6 electric arc lamps. Just 6, that's all. Right on the seafront. At the time, people's houses were just illuminated by gaslight. So everyone was excited by these 6 arc electric lamps. And they came from far and wide just to see it. It's called artificial sunshine. And that's how, 140, 160 years later, however long it is, that's why now Blackpool still hosts the illuminations, which are a big thing now. Great, a little aggressive against the moustache here. I think a Nasset is a good blade, and the Lords that I've recently been using that David Cunliffe presents me. But this feather, definitely aggressive against that moustache. Again, it all depends what razor you're using. Blade profile, blade protrusion, exposure. But it's smooth. Slightest weepers on the chin. Well, and you can really feel the blade taking down those hairs here under the jawline. Of course, I'm going against the grain here. The west side of my neck, this is where the grain really starts to change its position. Goes all weird, like a fingerprint. Swirly. I'm just still discovering different pattern growths even now, after quite a few years. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to be a bit scruffy on a dome for a week or two. Very nice. Right, quick rinse. Just going to release the hot. You know, it's going to be a long rinse with the Stirling. And it is. Now, uploading this video, no Wi-Fi in the room, so I'm going to have to go down to the hotel reception. I don't like doing that. It's full of passengers. Tremendous. Right, the next request shave with razors will be the Chevette. I don't do many Chevette shaves or straight shaves really, just the odd one or two. Again, it's like the head shaves. There is people that view both. But this game, YouTube, it's more of a marathon. Doesn't matter if a video gets loads and loads of hits straight away. It could be in the archive for 1 year, 2 years. Suddenly, over that time, it could attract massive views. So it's a marathon more than a sprint. Okay, excellent post-shave feel. Feeling hairy there above the sides because I haven't shaved the dome today. Yeah, but I'm happy with that. BBS all over, no pickups required. That neck is fantastic. Had the slightest of weepers trying to show, but I think they're cured. The slash, bolt rings. It's an amazing sense, it really is. Good fun sense. Let's see if we got a burn. Oh, you bugger. Got a hell of a sting off this. Hell of a sting. In fact, I'm going to have another splash. That's it. Sting's all gone. We're sorted. We're sorted. We're all sterilised and smelling sweet. Beautiful scent. Beautiful scent. Okay. It's burning like a bugger. That's a thing about this boat race. They said the rum ingredient or the oil that they had to give the rum scent. You can sometimes feel a tingle, a burn off it, but it should abate after 30 seconds. I'm glad I remembered that. Okay, so just a quick run through. So for today, boat drinks, tropical scents, banana, pineapple, tangerine, frangipan, rum, coconut, and it's yeah, it puts me in mind of the cocktail Malibu. Razor was a Muhle Rocca, and in there we had feather on its first use, soap is all whipped up with my Simpson's T3 in my Chinese rice bowl. That was all finished off with the splash. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for the request, Garen, much appreciated. And I'm sorry I can't remember your name, the guy who's requested the Chevette shave. That will be next, and I'll be showing you the difference with two types of Chevettes that I own and the one that I prefer. Okay, you all stay safe. See you all further down the line, guys. Bye bye now.